Hello everybody. If you can see my screen and you can hear me, please let me know by typing something to that effect in the chat section, in the chat box. I am a little early, so maybe you can't log in at this very moment. Or possibly there are a few people that haven't arrived yet. If you can see my screen and you can hear me, please let me know by typing something to that effect in the chat section, in the chat box. Okay, it looks like we are working. So that is good news. Welcome to this session of 30-Minute Mentor. This week, there are a couple of things I want to cover. The first of all, I keep getting asked by people, you know, what should they be looking for? What should they be promoting? And it really boils down to what your motives are, what you want out of things. Let me just see if I can pull up something that I often send to people, because everybody's different. And so what may be the perfect opportunity for one person is not necessarily the perfect opportunity for somebody else. And that's one of the reasons why, even though you think you're in a great thing, not everybody wants to join you. They don't feel that what you're doing is ideal for them. Okay, so the perfect opportunity will probably include these things, and we'll come back to those in a minute. But right now, what I want to do is just pop this up, if I can get a blank slide. If I can work things correctly. As you know, technological things are not my forte, which is good news for people that aren't technical either, because it means that if I can make money without being technologically competent, really, I suppose, then there's no reason why you can't either. So let's go back now, get that screen again. Here we go. And I get a lot of people that say, can I join you in business? Can you help me make money? Can I join the business that you're in? This sort of thing. And I always ask them these questions, because I can't give them advice until I know what it is they're looking for. So we start off with these questions. How much do you want to make in your first 90 days? How much do you want to make in residual income after 90 days? How much time will you commit to your business? How much money do you have to get started? And how much a month do you have to put into your business? Because if somebody wants to join something like Mobe, my top tier business, which is very popular out there at the moment. And I know they say it's only $49 to get started and you go through your 21 lessons, but that's not what it really costs. What it really costs is $2,500 or something like that. That $49 is just to get you through the door. And before you can complete your training. Even I think you get about halfway through your training, and if you don't upgrade for another 2,000 or 2,500 or 3,000 or whatever it is nowadays, then you can't complete your training. If you can't complete your training, you can't get the guarantee that they supposedly promise you, which is $500 if you don't make any commission. So it's a bit of a nonsense to say to people, oh, I think you should get into Mobe, just join and follow the training there, and leave them to flounder if they've only got $50 or $100 or whatever it is. So you need to know some things yourself when you're looking for a business, what is realistic, as well as the person that is introducing you. Really, it's their responsibility to make sure they know what you've got and what you can afford, what you want from a business, and they can advise you. They might say, well, you know, if you've only got $5 to put in and you want to get involved in this particular business that you've talked to me about, and you want to make $100,000 in your first 90 days, what you're talking about is not realistic. And it's only fair to let them know, because there's so much rubbish out there that people get all these false ideas about how easy it is to make money online, and you don't need any money to start, and you don't need a website, you don't need a list, and you don't need anything that everybody that's making money uses. You can just do it. Just send me your $5, $10, $50, whatever it is, and plug into this and off you go. If it was that easy, do you not think that everybody online would be making an absolute fortune, sitting on the beach, drinking the pina colada or whatever they like, and occasionally logging in on their laptop just to see how much extra cash has come in the last few minutes? Get real, people. That might be what somebody's telling you because they want to pick your pocket, get their hand in your wallet, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you need to answer these questions. If not for me, if not for your sponsor, you need to answer them for yourself, and then be realistic about the outcome that you could possibly have. And the perfect opportunity for anybody needs to be something that they are interested in. If you have no interest whatsoever in helping people make money online, you don't want to be in the make money online business. If you have no interest whatsoever in helping people lose weight, you don't want to be in the weight loss business. If you have no interest whatsoever about helping people find their lifelong partner, you don't want to be in the dating industry. You want to be in some sort of niche that has an interest for you, that you can get involved in, that you can be passionate about, and do it on behalf of the people that you're approaching. Not just because you want to make some money, because if that is your only objective, just because I want to make some money, I don't care about you, I don't care about what it is I sell you, I don't care what you buy, as long as I make some money out of it, then you're not going to get very far. And if that's not what you want to hear, well, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. So the perfect opportunity. First of all, it wants to be something that you can be interested in. You can wake up in the morning and say, yeah, great, I can go out and I can find people to help with what I am offering, and feel good about it. So that's the first thing. It needs to be something that you can be passionate about. I've not put that down because it's the things that come after that you need to then look at. And this applies no matter what niche, no matter what business, no matter what it is. First of all, you need to be providing value for money. So if you're trying to sell something for $50 that they can go into the shop down the road and buy for $30, you're in a bad place, because eventually, even if they love your product, they're going to go down the road and buy it for $30 instead of paying the $50. So many people I see get involved in opportunities because they're blinded by the amount of money they can make, and they don't really check out what they're selling. They don't care enough about it. All they do is they say, oh, you need to get this because it's the greatest thing. And 3 months down the line, they say, oh, that product was rubbish, I've moved on to this. Because they're not interested really in the product. I've heard somebody say that it doesn't matter what you sell in an opportunity. You can sell water for $100 a bottle. People will buy it if they can make money from it. And to an extent, that's true, but they won't stick. They won't last. They won't be in your business for very long. And you're going to be trying to put people in at one end while they're dropping out at the other end faster than you can add people. And that's what happens in a lot of so-called business opportunities. People are not interested in providing value for money. Now, you are absolutely certain that what you're looking at provides good value for money. How much can you make from it? Because it's no good if you're selling a product for $30 and you're making $1 on it, and you want to make $10,000 a month. That means you've got to have 10,000 sales a month to make what you have as an income goal. So you've got to have realistic commissions. One of the big problems with multi-level marketing is they sell what they call the sizzle. The idea that you can make a fortune. And some people do. Don't get me wrong, I'm not particularly knocking MLM. I've done very well out of multi-level marketing in the past. I've been a top producer in 3 different companies. But the reason I turned my back on that income and left, well, 2 of them, one of them went bust, but the other 2 I left because I didn't want to be making money off people. I wanted to be making money with people. And no matter what I did, 90% or more of the people in my team, my downline, my business, whatever you want to call it, were not making money. They had an expensive hobby. And the reason for that in multi-level marketing is because if they're paying through, let's take a very simple plan where they pay through 5 levels, and you're selling a product for $100, and the company need $50 to produce and deliver that product. That leaves $50 that they can pay out in commissions. So if they're paying out through 5 levels, and once again, let's keep this very, very simple, they can afford to pay $10 on each of those levels. So if you're paying your $100 to be involved in this opportunity, probably plus an affiliate fee of another $20, so that's $120. That means you've got to have 12 people buying on your first level to break even. And I talk about on your first level because what happens below there, you really haven't got a lot of control over. I can tell you what will happen. About 1 in 7 of the people that you introduce will actually introduce somebody else. And the other 6 won't ever get started, and they'll be gone in another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Be surprised if they last 6 months. The average is probably 3 to 4 months. So if you want 12 people in your front line that are going to actually do something, and that'll give you a break-even point, you're actually going to have to introduce 84 people, because only 1 in 7 are going to do anything. Okay. And so if you introduce 84 people, you're going to get 1 in 7 that do something, and they're going to stick around, and you're going to break even. And then when they start doing something, you're going to start making $10 off what they make. And as that progresses down, $10 off what they make. But most people just won't do that. So you need something that's going to pay you realistic commissions. If you're involved and it's costing you $100, you want something that is paying you at least $30 or $35 so that you can be in profit or at least break even with 3 sales or less. Okay, so you want high commissions, and that, frankly, excludes most multi-level marketing opportunities. And if you're involved in one, okay, yeah, I hope you make it work. There are people that do very well out of it. As I say, I've done very well out of them in the past. And I know people that are still doing very well out of multi-level marketing opportunities. But the facts are that most people fail because they can't earn enough, because the commissions aren't big enough. So you want something that will pay you high commissions. You want to be able to, the only thing you can control is the sales that you make. And you want something that means that the sales you make can get you into profit quickly. Because if you're not in profit quickly, you've not got a business, you've got a hobby, and that hobby is expensive. And that's fine if you just love the hobby. I mean, people spend a fortune on golf equipment or on fishing tackle or on horse riding or whatever it may be because they love the hobby. But if you're in it to make money, if it's a business, you don't want it to be a hobby. You want to be in profit, and you want to get in profit as quickly as possible. And to do that, you need high commissions on your personal sales. The next thing is residual income. You don't want to be chasing your tail all the time. It's all very well people saying this is a single payment plan. It's easy to get people in because it's only $5 and they never have to pay any more or whatever it is. $10, $18, $100, $500, $1,000. If it's single payment, it means that no matter what your commission is, even if it's high, you've got to keep making sales month after month after month after month after month. Okay? So you need some part of your plan that is going to provide you with residual income. Okay, you might find that the bulk of your income at some stage starts coming from one-off sales where you're not getting residual, but you need that grounding, that base of residual income to get you through the months when you don't make those other sales. So if you've got residual income in there, even if you're only making $10 a month, you make one sale, that's $10 a month, that's like $120 a year. So if you, let's suppose you're only making $10 a month, and I think you should be making more. You should be making, on a $100 sale, you should be making, as I said, 30% or upwards. So you should be making $30, $40, $50 on every sale. But let's suppose you're only making $10 on a $100 sale. If you look at it then and you say, okay, if I can bring in a person a week, that's $40 in month 1. So I'm still out of pocket $60 in month 2. But in month 2, if I introduce a person every week, I'm now getting $80 because I'm still getting $10 from the people I introduced in month 1 and $10 from the people I introduced in month 2. So now $80, I'm only $20 out of pocket. And in month 3, if you do the same, then you've got another $40, that's $120, and you're actually in profit in 3 months. And for a business, that is not bad. Most businesses offline take 3 to 5 years to break even. Now, if you can break even in 3 to 6 months online, that is okay. then you go and get into profit. But you've got to be prepared to do that and put in the graft. And it'll get easier if you're getting more commissions, because if you're earning $50 on a $100 sale, you've only got to make 2 sales in month 1 and you're paid for. And then if that's residual and you make 2 sales in month 2, you've got a $100 profit in month 2. So residual income is very important. There should be some element of residual income built in to your plan. Now, a lot of people get involved in starting a business online because they need money. Okay? Make sense? I can understand that. You can understand that. They don't get involved in it for a hobby. They get involved in it because it's something that they're interested in, hopefully, that they can be passionate about, and because they need to make some money out of it as well. So then they get involved in something and they find out that they're getting paid. Let's suppose they're getting paid $50 a sale and it's costing them $100 a month to be in. So they're in $100. They make 2 sales month 1, $100. They think that's great. That'll cover me. And they find out that they're not paid till the end of month 2 before they get their commission. So now they've got to pay out another $100. So they're $200 out of pocket in month 2. And they sell another $100 worth of product. So they've now sold, they sell another 2 products to get $100 in commission. So now they've got $200 in commission there. But it's cost them $200 and they get $100 back. So you want something that's going to pay you as quickly as possible. If not, and some very good plans don't, you need to know about it. You need to know when you're going to get paid, and you need to build that into your budgeting and into what you can start with, because you're going to have to carry on paying until you can get into a profit situation cash flow wise and not just virtually. Okay. Now, if you get in something that'll pay you instant commissions, so much the better. And there are things that I recommend to people that pay instant commissions. Commission Miner is one of them. That's a very good program. What else pays instant commission? I can't think of the others off the top of my head. But also, there are some affiliate plans that you can promote that will pay instant commissions. If you're in JVZoo as an affiliate, there are lots of plans in there that have the possibility of paying you instant commissions. However, the reservation there is most people, when they accept you as an affiliate, will look at your track record. So if you've not already been making sales and they see that you've been making sales and you don't get many refunds and recharges and this sort of thing, if they can't see that, they will put a delay on your commissions quite reasonably, because they don't know whether they can really trust you. You could be putting fake sales through to get the commissions and then cancel them. So unless you've got a track record, you probably can't get the instant commissions. But if you've got a track record with them, then there are a lot of people there that will pay you instant commissions on affiliate sales. So you want to be looking at when are you going to get paid for the work you've done, because you've got to build that into your formula. High ticket income is where most of the top earners make most of their money. Yes, they do have residual income, and it's there and it keeps coming in, and that keeps building, and they keep building it up month after month after month, putting more people into the residual income, and that residual income keeps growing. But nevertheless, they make their high ticket sales. So what's the great thing about these is, let's suppose you've built up your residual income and you're getting, maybe you've not been going long, but you've built up your residual income and you're making $2,000 a month. And maybe that is just about enough to give up your job and concentrate on things. I know some people, that would be possible. Some people would need more. They might need 5,000 a month before they could give up the job. Some people might need 10,000 a month. But I know a lot of people could probably manage it with around about $2,000 a month. So let's suppose you build up your residual income at $2,000 a month, and it's growing a little bit each month. It might only be growing a couple of hundred every month, but that's not bad. You're getting a pay rise every month. That's good. But now let's suppose you want to buy that new car. Maybe it's not even a new car. Maybe it's just a new car to you, and it's going to cost you $2,000. So what do? You've got to save up out of your income, or you could go out and make a high ticket sale for $2,000 commission, and all you do is you make one sale for that $2,000 commission, and boom, you can go out and say, here's my $2,000, let me have the car. Or you want to go on a family holiday and it's a few $1,000s, and you find a product that you can sell that gives you that big commission, boom, you pay for your holiday. So that is the beauty of high ticket sales. You can just make the odd 1 or 2 sales extra in a month that are high ticket, and they can really boost your income. So if you've got like a nice steady 2,000 growing by a couple of hundred every month, 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, month after month, going up a little by little. So throwing in the odd $2,000 sale or $5,000 sale or commissions, see how that boosts your income. So instead of making like 2,500 after a few months, you're making 4,500 or 7,500 or 10,000 some months because of the high ticket sales. So it's good to have those high ticket sales in place. Simple structure. This isn't essential, but it's useful, because a lot of people want to know how things work. You'll find that most of the people that want to know how things work get so bogged down in how they work that they never get started doing anything anyway. It's not really too relevant. As long as you know that people are getting paid, they're getting paid fast, they're getting paid on time, they're getting paid what they should be, how it all works doesn't really matter. But if it's a relatively simple structure that most people can understand quite easily, that is beneficial. It'll help you sponsor, and it'll help you understand how you get paid and what you're due. If you've got something that said, oh, we have 10 different ways you can get paid. There's this bonus pool and that bonus pool, and there's this binary thing, and then there's this cycling matrix, and there's this direct commission and fast start commission. You know, where do you start to understand that sort of thing? Most people involved in the plans never understand all that. And I'm not sure whether the people put it in to confuse people or what. There is absolutely no reason to have all those different ways of getting paid if you've got a decent high commission on your front end sales. And that's what you need. So the simpler the structure, the better. Having said that, you do want some leverage in for your efforts, because the simplest structure is to say to people, sell this for $100 and I'll pay you $80. And that is really simple. You go out, you sell something, you sell it for 100 and you get your $80. You sell another one for another 100, you get another $80. You sell another one for another $100, you get $80. If it's recurring, that's fine too. You get $80 every month that the person makes that purchase again. But that's not leveraging your efforts. That's trading your time for money, really. And you want to get away from that if you want to have the freedom that people are looking for. And how do we get leverage into things? The only way we get leverage into our business is by employing people. And you may say, oh, I don't want to employ people. And that's fine too, because there are ways of employing people that aren't really like employing people. If you make a sale to somebody and they decide that they want to also sell this product, and we're not talking about multi-level stuff here, we're just talking about 2 tiers, and you can earn a commission because you introduce them, that is leveraging your efforts. Let's suppose the product is $100 and it pays $80 in commissions, like we were talking about. But instead of it paying you $80, it only pays you $40. But it pays you $40 on everybody that you introduce that makes a sale. So looking at that, instead of 2 sales to get into a $60 profit situation, 2 times 80, if they were paying you the $80 and it was costing you $100, 160, 2 times 80, 160, take your 100 out, $60 profit, boom. Instead of that happening, you would then have to make 3 sales and only be $20 in profit because you're only getting $40. But what if those 3 people went out and made 3 sales as well? That would be another 9 sales at $40. That's another $360. So now you're $380 in profit instead of $60 in profit. And that is leverage. And that's one way of doing it, is through a 2-tier system. Multi-level marketing is leverage, but they leverage it through 5, 6, 10, however many levels they decide. And because it's leveraged through so many levels, it's very difficult for most people to get into profit. And that's what you're in business for, to get into profit. So a 2-tier system is good. Where it falls down is it doesn't go beyond that 2 tiers. Like a multi-level marketing, if you are good at building a massive team, like very few people are, like I fortunately was, because I made a lot of money out of it, and you're getting down to the 5th level where there are thousands of people there, you might only be earning $5 or $2 or $10. But if you're earning even $1 on 10,000 people, that's $10,000 a month. That's very nice. Thank you very much. But that is extremely difficult to build, and it takes time. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes a certain type of person, and they are not readily available, unfortunately. So, and I know that through experience. I've been in the home business industry for years and years and years. I've been in different marketing plans, and they all have the same sort of failure rates. I've even started my own multi-level marketing companies, 2 of them, and we experienced very, very similar failure rates. We were able to reduce them slightly, but not significantly. So 2 tiers is fine, but it only goes 2 tiers. It is limited leverage. Another way that you can leverage things, and this is very popular today, is what started out as being called, I think the Aussie pass-up system, and that was the first time I saw that is probably going back 25 years almost, and that is where you pass up one of your sales or 2 of your sales. I mean, some of these businesses you'll be passing up sales forever and ever, you know. But if you're passing up a sale, what does that do for you? It means you're losing money because once again, if we take the same example, $100 product, $80 to be paid out in commission, so you make your $80 on your sale. That's great, but you make your second sale and they say you've got to pass that up, so you've made that sale and you've made nothing for it. So even though you've made 2 sales, you're still not in profit in month 1. So month 2 you go out and you make another sale, and you get paid on that one. And then they may say, well, you've got to pass up your 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, 10th every other sale. Or they might say you only pass up 1 sale, or it might be 1 in 5, or whatever it is. If it's just 1 sale, I believe that that is the best way, because it means that most of the work you're doing, you're getting paid for. You're getting your $80 on all your sales except 1 of them, and that could be your 1st sale, your 2nd sale, your 3rd sale, or whatever. I personally think it's better if it's like your third sale, because you got your 2 sales, put you in profit. So you're in profit when you're giving money away. Make sense? And then your 4th, 5th, 6th, and so just increase your profits. But you've already got into profit before you have to give someone away. So I believe that's the best place for your pass up to be is round about 3rd. The problem with that, but let me just take that a step further. What happens with a pass up is when you get a pass up, you've given a pass up, but when people below you are making their sales, they make their 1st, 2nd, you get nothing. When they make their 3rd sale and pass up their $80 to you, boom, you've made $80. But they're only going to pass up 1, so you're only making that one $80 off them. Okay, and that's the same with everybody you introduce. Each time they pass up somebody to you, you just make $80 off that person you've introduced. The beauty of the system is the people that are passed up to you become like your sales. So when they go out and make their sales and they pass up, then you get their pass up as well. So it can go down an infinite depth. So you get that depth that you get with multi-level marketing with a pass-up system. The big disadvantage with a pass-up system is that it could be that the person you pass up is a real go-getter. He's that 1 in 7 that goes out and goes boom, 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 boom. Starts making sales right, left, and center. Whereas if it was on a 2-tier system, you'd be getting great benefits from that. On a pass-up system, you've lost him. So if that was a great person, then you've lost that person. So that is something that is a failing. Another failing is some people will try and they're always out there, those people that try and con the system. So they make, if let's suppose the pass-up is on the 3rd sale, they make sale 1, they make sale 2, and then they put a fictitious sale through for just 1 month or something. For sale 3, they get rid of the pass up. They go on doing things, and they stop that sale after the first one, and that one never does anything. And so they've passed up something that is worthless. Okay, it made a little bit of money initially, and that's it. It's gone. Another way they try and do things is they stack. And this is illegal in most companies. They won't tolerate it. If they found out, they'll just terminate them, and quite rightly too. And what stacking is where they go out and they say, okay, this is a pass-up system, but what I'm going to do is I'm joining, and then my wife is joining under me, and my wife is going to make all the sales. And so the pass-ups that my wife makes come to me, and the person that sponsored me never gets anything. Okay, so that is another way people try and con the system. And as I say, a good system, they'll find that and they'll just say, okay, you're out of it. And anybody that they've introduced, just move up to the person that was the genuine sponsor in the first place. So there are always people that are looking to cheat, if you like. No, they're dishonest. They just want to cheat. One way of overcoming this as well is to say, okay, you must have an active pass up. So that means that if you have recurring income, that pass up has got to stay active month after month after month. And if that person drops out, then it has to be replaced by another person, or you don't get your pass up commissions. So there are those things to bear in mind, and those are things to look for when you are looking. You want to have that leverage in. Pass-ups are good. 2 tiers are good. I recommend both. I think they're both good. I think they're both a little bit lacking, but if you put the 2 together, they can become very powerful. And I'll talk to you a little bit about that in a short while. But that is, excuse me, that is for me, the perfect opportunity. Do we have any questions on that from anybody? Hello to everybody. Anybody I've not... let me get back to my control panel instead of here. Okay. Anybody with any questions on what I've covered there? That's what you want to be looking for. Let me just come out of there for a moment. How do I stop that? Stop screen sharing. There we go. That's 40 minutes up. If you've got no questions, we could end there. But what I want to do is I want to show you something that I've put together. It's been around a couple of years. Oh, perhaps I should have added that as well. When you're looking for an opportunity, you want something ideally that's stable. If it's a good opportunity, it doesn't matter whether you get in at the beginning or you get in 2 years down the line or 5 years down the line. It's going to be there. The opportunity is the same. Okay. I've joined opportunities that have been around for 10 years and become a top distributor. My friend and one of my mentors now, Vic Streishaus, joined Empower Network after that had been going for 2 years and became the top earner within a matter of months. It's not about being in at the beginning. That can help sometimes, but it's not essential. And quite often, if you're joining something that's just started, it's not going to be there in 12 months. I've experienced that as well. You look around at everything that, if you keep a file of everything that you are offered today as being new or starting up or whatever, check on them in 3 months' time. See how many have disappeared. Check on them in 6 months' time. See how many have disappeared. I'll tell you, if you keep a list of maybe 100 that you are offered this month that are new, and I get offered far more than that every month, I'll tell you. If you've been online any length of time, you'll get loads and loads of these new opportunities being presented to you. So if you just keep a file, 100 of them, put 100 of them, and look in 3 months, look in 6 months, look in 9 months, look in 12 months, and you'll see how they disappear. And I'd be surprised if out of 100 you had 2 left at the end of 12 months. And that is the way it is. So look for something that has a bit of stability in it. You're building a business. You want that to be stable. You want it to be sustainable. Another thing with the product, I mean, you don't want something that you don't want to be selling Halloween costumes, because you might make a killing in October, but what are you going to make in November and December and January and February? And, you know, you want something that is in demand all the time, that is sustainable. You want a sustainable business, and the business that's been around, proven itself by being in business, ideally over 12 months. Okay, so really that ends it. I've got no questions that I can see. You said, having a look. Yeah, no question I can see, but I do have something which you might be interested in, which I'm going to run through. And then this hasn't been formalized at all at this stage. I'm still in the very early stages with this, although it will be available within weeks. As I were in the very early stages, I've been working on this for a long time, believe me. Far longer than I had hoped I would be working on it. It's been delayed and delayed mainly by programming. Programming, if you're ever involved in buying programming, it's going to cost you 10 times as much as you thought at the beginning, and it's going to take probably 10 times as long as you thought at the beginning. And that's just a fact, and that's what I've found out over the past few years. So let's just have a look now, because this is what we've got that is coming very soon. It's Simple Fast Cash 2. We're going to relaunch Simple Fast Cash, and we are going to pre-launch the relaunch. How about that? So let's just run through. The original plan it actually started before August 2013, but I think we started charging membership in August 2013. It was open for about 6 months prior to that, just in pre-launch. But since August 2013, we've been delivering value products to online marketers. We have had a unique and very lucrative commission structure for affiliates. We've had 11,979 members pass through our doors, and we've raised over $2,000 for charity, which is part of the aim of the plan. It doesn't come out of members' commissions, it comes out of the administration fees. And the administration fees are minimal. In fact, they currently do not even cover the cost of running the program. It comes out of my pocket. So what it means is we're stable because we've been around for over 2 years. We've paid out hundreds of thousands of dollars in commissions, and we've constantly added new products and so value to our membership. And we've always allowed people to get started for as little as $7 a month. And we have a stair-step pay plan that allows you to grow easily. What it means by stair-step is it means, okay, we have different levels, and about 10% of our membership are at the top level, which I'll go into a little bit. So it shows you that the different levels have value. They all have great value. But you can get started for just $7 a month. You can make a couple of sales and be in profit, make a few more sales, and you can afford to stay in profit and upgrade to the next level, where you get better, not better value, but you get even more value and the potential to make more money. So that's what a stair-step plan is. It means you can grow out of your profits and move up the ladder till you get to the top rung. But now we're making a big leap because we're going to be adding even more value and a massive new opportunity. Will pre-launch discounts be available? Well, what do you think? What do you think? We had before almost perfect opportunity. The bits in green we definitely had covered. We provided great value for money. We paid high commissions. And when I'm talking about high commissions, I'm talking about high percentages. Commissions that you could make a couple of sales and get in profit with. Okay, obviously you can't expect $1,000 commission off a $7 product. Okay, but we paid high commissions. Residual income, because monthly fees, monthly, people pay monthly, you get paid your commissions monthly. And we paid fast. As soon as you make a commission, it's entered into your e-wallet. You can withdraw it at any time from your e-wallet. We do make payments manually because we've had problems with fraud, people trying to make fraudulent withdrawals. And so we check things manually and we go through them manually. So it can take up to 48 hours to get paid. But that's a lot better than 48 days, which a lot of companies will be working on. I just joined something. I joined in May, and they pay on the 25th of the month, but you've got to have a minimum sort of level of commissions. My commissions in May were about $50. I can't remember the exact figure now. Well, let's say $50 short of the minimum for payout. So that means I couldn't get paid for May in June. It'll be July when those roll over and get June commissions in. So, you know, the work I put in May, June, July, you're looking at over 48 days for me to get paid. It's going to be 25, 55. It's going to be probably 75 days, something like that. So we pay earnings fast. You can make a sale today. In theory, you can be spending that money today. In practice, it may not be till, what day we're on today, Thursday? May not be till Saturday that you can go shopping with it. High ticket income we've not really had covered. we have tried to incorporate third-party plans in order to generate that high ticket income, but depending on other plans, there's always been a bit of a problem and has not worked out well often. It's had a pretty simple structure. It worked on a pass-up basis. Your second sale was passed up, which meant that you had to make 3 sales to get into profit. It's not that bad. And we leveraged efforts for maximum income through the pass-up plan. What that meant was, though, that if you introduced somebody that was a whiz kid, you lost them if they were your pass-up. Sad. Okay, so that's why that's in blue and the high ticket income in red. So that's where we've been with the plan. What have we provided that's been value for money? Well, you tell me just anywhere else that you can get all this for $7. Unlimited hosting for your website, an autoresponder, automatic computer backup, a campaign tracker, a split tester, a monthly product with master resale rights, a URL rotator, training, and there are other things probably in there that I've not even listed, and with no additional affiliate fees. Most companies you join will be charging you anything from I don't know, you might get away with $15 or $10. Most of them are looking at between $20 and $30 in affiliate fees, and that's just adding onto your costs. We don't have any affiliate fees. So you get all that for $7. I know a computer backup plan that's run by another company. Their plan is very, very similar to ours. They charge $8 as the starter level, which is what we're at here for $7. They have an affiliate plan which pays out less than ours, but it costs you, I think it's $29 to be an affiliate. So you're paying $29 plus your $8, $37, just to be able to sell their plan. Okay, you get that with us all for $7. Almost anything on this list would cost you $7 or more just for the one item. We put the whole lot in a package for $7 a month. Amazing value. So we've been providing great value for money. And we're going to increase the benefits, and we have increased the benefits with each upgrade, and we've got 6 additional levels. This is what we call our starter level, right down at the bottom there. We've got 6 additional levels, and as you climb up, you get right up to the top, and you get more benefits with each upgrade. And as I say, 10% of our members are at the top level, which only goes to prove that what we offer is good value for money. Now, what we are introducing, we're going to introduce an inner circle membership option, which isn't there at present. We have something similar that is available, but it's not as, and it is included, but we're going to make this a separate option, and it's going to be there, and there's going to be, once again, affiliate commissions with no additional fees. We already pay out high commissions, 70% or more. I don't think there's any of our products that will pay out less than 70%. So what that means is pretty much 2 sales and your membership's free. The way it's structured at present, you need 3 sales at the $7 level because the second one is passed up. But we're changing that. We're going to make that easier for you. We pay earnings fast. I've talked about getting earnings paid fast. We pay instant commissions on all sales. You can request a payment at any time, and payments are made usually within 48 hours, usually much faster than that. So you're getting some fast cash into your pocket. I'm going too far now. What's happened now? I'm clicking on the wrong side here. I'd be dangerous if I knew what I was doing. Simple structure, understandable pay plan. Know what you earn and you get paid instantly. You make a $7 sale, you get $5 commission. Can't be much simpler than that. The only thing is you're going to pass up one of them, so one of your sales you're not going to get paid for. Leveraged efforts for maximum income. We are now putting in a 2-tier affiliate structure, as well as the single pass-up structure. We only ever have one pass-up that you need to make, and we are now going to include a 2-tier affiliate structure. So the 2-tier affiliate structure, it's not multi-level marketing, it is just 2-tier affiliate structure. It's going to provide you with maximum rewards for your effort. For example, if you make a $54 sale, which I think is our gold level, no, it's silver level, I think, silver level, $54. Let's suppose you make a sale to somebody called Mike, and you get a $29 commission for making that sale. Okay. Now, this is just from the 2-tier affiliate structure. Mike then goes out and he makes a $54 sale, and you get a $14 bonus on that. So you make a sale, he makes a sale. You are earning $29 for every sale and $14 for every sale that Mike makes. Okay, so that's $43 in total paid out on a $54 purchase, and that is almost 80%. It's 79.6 something or other. Work it out. I don't know whether I've explained that very well, but let's put it simply. Every sale you make for $54, you get $29 in direct commission. Every sale somebody that you've introduced makes for $54, you get $14 for doing nothing. Okay, and we'll go in and explain that a little bit more in a short while. But I just wanted to show you, you add those two together, that's $43 total we pay out on each sale, which is almost 80%. Pass-ups, we have a single pass-up structure. You only ever pass up one person provided they remain active. If they don't remain active, you will need to pass up another person to qualify for receiving your own pass-up commissions. Now, what that means is we're now making that pass up on your third sale, and we're not passing the whole thing up. We're allowing you to retain that person. So if your third sale is that big heavy hitter that we talked about earlier, you're not losing him. Every sale he makes, you're still going to make your $14 on. But what it means is you're not going to make that $15, which was the other part of that $29. That $15 is gone. Boom, that's passed up, and you've lost that portion of that sale. But you've retained that person. So every sale they make, you're making $14. So the pass up doesn't mean that you've totally lost that wonderful person that you introduced. You're still going to make a lot of money as they make money. It also means that the person that you've passed that person up to is going to make nice money too. They're going to make $15 off the one pass up they get from him, and then off anybody that he introduces that gets passed up to you. But you only ever have one active pass up. There's no pass up your second, fourth, sixth, fifth, 10th, 15th, whatever it is. And you always retain the 2-tier bonus. So just having a look at that with a little bit of a diagram. You make 3 sales at $54. That's the silver level. A lot of people come in at silver. A lot of people come in higher actually, but silver level, $54. You make $29 from Alan, you sold to Alan, and $29 off the sale you made to Brenda. And you make $14 off the sale you made to Cindy, because you retain that portion. All you pass up is the $15 that's passed up. So you make 3 sales, you've received $72, and your monthly cost would be $54. So you've got a nice handy profit. In fact, after your first 2 sales, you made $58. So you're still in profit with 2 sales. Third sale, you're in more profit. And then if you make any additional sales after that, they're all worth $29 to you, because you've made your 1 pass up. So if you make 5 sales, that's a total of $130. That's your 72 from the first 3 and 29 for each of your 4th and 5th, Steve and Tess. Okay, so very lucrative. You keep just getting extra money for every sale you make. But it gets better, because where were we? Brenda makes 3 $54 sales. Brenda, if you remember, was your sale there. So Brenda makes 3 $54 sales, and the same as you did, she makes $72. She's in profit. Smiles all around. But you make $14 tier 2 sales on Dave and Eddie, and on Flo, who is passed up to you. You make a $15 pass up. So you make $14 here, 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 $42, and $15 from the pass up, $57. So you've made $57 there, while Brenda's made her 72 without you lifting a finger. That's nice. But as I say, it gets better, because Flo makes 3 $54 sales, the same way that Brenda did here. And Brenda will make $42 in tier 2 sales. But you make the $15 from Flo's pass up, because Flo was passed up to you. And all of the pass ups you receive, they're always going to be linked to you, as I said before. So Flo's pass up comes to you. It doesn't go to Brenda. Does this mean Brenda misses out? Well, yes and no. It means, yes, she misses out on that pass up, but she's going to get any pass ups from Dave, Eddie, and any other sales she makes. She's going to keep all the pass ups from there on. So it's only Flo's pass up that she's losing out on, and all the pass ups that Flo's people make, they're always going to come to you. So what if you introduce just 3 people a month for just 3 months into our Inner Circle membership? Okay, I told you we're going to introduce this Inner Circle membership, and it's going to be available to all people at all levels. It's going to have a monthly fee of $99 a month. But if you introduce just 3 people a month for just 3 months into our Inner Circle, that's a total of 9 people. That's all. Never any more. Let's suppose you just stopped introducing people. Not that you're likely to, but let's suppose you did at the end of 3 months, and you've only introduced 3 people. That's less than 1 a week. And nobody else did more than that. What could you make from the Inner Circle membership, ignoring all other commissions, ignoring the star, the bronze, the silver, the gold, the platinum, the diamond, whatever? Ignore all those. Let's look at it here. Here's what you do. Month 1, you introduce 3 people. Month 2, you introduce 3 people. Month 3, you introduce 3 people. And that's it. That's all you do. That's all everybody does. So in the matching plan, this is the one where you have two-tier system. You're going to then have 9 people that you paid on in month 2. Month 1, you're only going to get paid on 3 people. 3 people, and you're going to get paid $25 in this plan per person in the matching side of the plan. And you're going to get paid $25 on the pass-up side of the plan. So you've introduced 2 people directly. There you go, 2 people. You've actually introduced 3, but you passed 1 up. Okay, you lost 1. So you paid on 2 there, you paid on 3 there. You paid $25 on everybody. So you're going to get $50 here and $75 there, a total of $25 $125 in commission. Your cost is $99. You're $26 in profit in month 1, just by introducing 3 people. You make $125. Month 2, you do the same, but month 2, these 3 people also do the same. So you now got 9 people here. So you're getting paid on 15 people. That's 9 plus 3 plus 3, because this is recurring. 15 people. In this part of the plan, you get paid $25. That's $305. In this part of the plan, you've got 3 people coming in. You've got 2 people being passed up to you, and 2 people that you had last month. So you've got 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 7. You're also getting paid $25 a month on. 775 added to the 375, 550. You say, why don't we keep it all over here? Because I'm getting paid more over here than over here. Okay. If we follow it through, what you'll see is this keeps going up. 900, 1350, 1575. But because this is a 2-tier system, it has no depth. So you get stuck at that level. It's not a bad level to be stuck at when you've only introduced 9 people, but you get stuck at that 1575 a month. But here, because of the pass ups and because everybody is passing people up to you ongoing, your numbers here keep going up and up. So whilst this is stuck at 1575, you get to 1575 here in month 8. It takes a bit longer, but it keeps going up. It's going up $300 a month, $300 a month, $300 a month. You're getting a pay rise every month out of this side of the plan, and it keeps your income increasing. Even if nobody ever does any more than introduce 3 people a month for 3 months, your income keeps going up. So at the end of 12 months, you've got $3,750 just from this inner circle plan. What if you introduce 5 a month for 5 months? That's a total of 25 people. What could you make if no one did more than that, ignoring all of the commissions? Here, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That's all you ever did. 25 people. Then you stopped. You decided you were making enough money. You're making 6,250 here, and by this time you're making 1,750 here. Not that great, but it's 8,000 altogether. But this is the side that keeps growing. It keeps growing. It keeps growing. It keeps growing. It keeps growing. And this is growing now at 600 a month because you've introduced a few more people. You're getting more people passed up each time. You're getting 24 new people passed up each time. So by the end of 12 months, you're on 15,000 instead of 8,000. It's almost doubled your income. Okay. That's what you could do with 5 people a month for 5 months. And what if you introduce 5 a month for 5 months and we gave you a bonus car for doing it? Would that be good? All you've got to do is introduce 5 people into the inner circle every month for 5 months and keep at least 25 people active in the inner circle, and you've got a luxury car. Okay, this is actually a Jaguar, but we'll give you a choice of several different luxury cars. How's that sound? It's all up to you. Anybody think that's pretty good? Anybody interested in that? Anybody want any comments on that? You want more? Okay, here's a bit more for you. This is how the stair step works. And this is what your monthly commissions would be from your direct sales. And this is what we talked about earlier, $29 on a $54 sale, and $14 from tier 2, $15 from a pass up. So you've seen that. The gold membership is $121. You get $63 from every sale direct. You get $28 on every tier 2 sale and $35 on every pass up. Platinum is $242. You make $130 on every personal sale. You can see that your tier 2 and your pass ups are going up. And the diamond is $529 a month. You make $266 direct on any commissions there, $111 on any tier 2 sales, and $155 on any pass up sales. Be very, very lucrative recurring commissions. Want more? What if we offered lifetime memberships? What if you could make from $90 up to $4,761 for a single sale? You remember, we didn't have the ability for high ticket sales. But now, what if you could make up to $4,761 on your direct sales? You want that new car, you make one sale and you go out $4,761, you go out and buy a car. It's great for you, and this is great for attracting the heavy hitters, because this is what they want. They want a program where they can go out and make one sale and make $4,000 or almost $5,000, because they'll go out and they'll make 2, 3, 4, 5 sales a week. 20 grand a week. That's what they'll make. And that's what you want in your business, those heavy hitters. Because when they're making that sort of money, you're going to be doing really, really nicely out of that. We provide value for money. We're going to allow a lifetime access to the starter plan. Instead of $7 every month, you can get access for a lifetime for $126. That's the equivalent of 18 months subscriptions. And you earn $90 commission on that. So you sell one of these, you get $90 commission. There's no tier 2 payments on the starter plan. But most people don't come in at the starter level. Some do, but a lot of people come in bronze, silver. Gold is popular. There's a lot of popular places up here. But bronze, most people can see the benefit of bronze, because there you're into the 2-tier commissions as well. So bronze level, instead of paying $24 a month for all your benefits, this plus, obviously, at bronze level, you're getting more than you get in the starter pack. So you make $216 for one sale there. And if somebody that you introduce makes one sale there, you're going to get $108 for doing nothing. And your pass ups are going to be worth $108 for doing nothing as well. Okay. So if you introduce 3 people and one of them introduces 3 people, you're going to make what, 324 plus another 108, $436 for doing nothing from the 3 people that person introduces, as well as having made 600 odd on your own personal sale. Obviously, lifetime membership is not recurring, but you're getting into high ticket sales. Some people like to pay monthly and they'll stick with it. Some people will want the lifetime. They'll see the benefit of paying $900 instead of $54 a month, and you'll make $486 on every direct sale. Instead of paying $121 a month, they can pay $2,000. Instead of paying $242, they can pay $4,000. And instead of paying $529 a month, they can pay $9,500, and you'll make $4,761. And let me tell you, there are a lot of people that are happy to pay this amount of money if they're getting value for it. I talked earlier about Mobe. There are people in Mobe that pay $30,000, and if they pay in fact, I think it's gone up now. I think they pay $33,000. The commission on it is only $10,000. Here, make 2 sales at 9.5, you made nearly 10 grand. Plus, you get 2-tier commissions. Somebody you've introduces a diamond member, boom, $2,000 for doing nothing. Somebody you introduced that's been passed up to you, introduces a diamond member, boom, $2,300 for doing nothing. But we're in pre-launch. Are we going to be offering specials? You bet. And this is what we're going to offer as a special for people that get in our pre-launch period, which will probably run for about 30 days. If I can get the software installed within the next 5 days, I'll probably only run it to the end of this month. If it drags on beyond that, then I will probably set a date, maybe 30 days or something like that in advance. And anybody now can take advantage of these special prices, and that will save them a bundle. It'll save them 33% on a lifetime membership. Okay, no more out-of-pocket fees, once only payment, boom, done. And the commissions are still very, very good. You can make $3,000 on a diamond sale, and you'll make $1,587 on either a tier 2 sale or a pass-up sale. And you could potentially make both of those on somebody you introduce their 3rd sale. You could be making over, well, you're making $3,000 just for doing nothing. So coming back to the perfect opportunity, we're all black now, we could be all green. We've got the high ticket sales in, and we've got stronger leverage. And that is the end of that. And I hope you bore with me through that. I believe we have the most exciting opportunity available in this plan. I thank you all for being here. I see we've no questions. We've not got anybody saying, oh yeah, that looks good, which I'm surprised at, because to me, I know that personally, the only way I make money out of Simple Fast Cash is as an affiliate. And in the past, most of that, in fact, all plus money out of my pocket has gone into covering the administration fees. I know that with this plan as it is now, I'm going to be able to make enough to cover the administration without dipping into my pocket, and to make a significant income on top of that. I believe anybody can make $10,000 a month quite quickly with this plan. I believe that I will be making $50,000 a month purely from this plan as an affiliate within the next 3 to 6 months. And that potential is there for anybody. And if you're not excited by it, I don't know what you should be excited by. Okay, that's it from me. I believe what we have is superior to anything out there, and I will be adding in additional high ticket items. Most of you know I'm a master hypnotist, certified hypnotherapist, and I'll be running special training there, which we will probably retail for around 10 grand in some desirable location, all expenses paid. Probably for 2 people, so you'll be able to bring your significant other, and that'll pay you, once again, very high commissions. You'll be able to make something like 5,000 or something out of those sales as well. So we'll be adding that sort of thing in also. But as you're not very excited by it, I'll just make all the money myself, and you can please yourselves. So thanks for being here, everybody. Nice to see people like a few people I've not seen on these trainings for a while, and I hope it's been useful for you. What to look for in the perfect opportunity. God bless you all. That's me signing out, and I'll see you next week, hopefully. God bless.